You know, there are some things you should just never let yourself be talked into. There are also sometimes things you should just never talk yourself into. So I'm Valentari for Power Ups Not Included, and this is a shitty game. You'll have to excuse the weird rendering there. I'm playing on an emulator. It renders shit, but nobody cares about the plot. If you've already seen the movie that this terrible game is based upon, then you probably already know the plot. I don't know. I've never seen the movie. That's why I'm doing this. So, for those of you not familiar with my situation, the other day, about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, on the podcast, I was given shit for never having seen The Fifth Element. And I, being the dick that I am, stated that since Two Guys, One Cartridge is a video game podcast, they had no right to give me shit for not seeing a movie. And I said, until they make a Fifth Element video game, shut the fuck up. Unfortunately, as it turns out, in the year something or other, I don't even know, I'm gonna go with 1946, because that's what these graphics look like. Somebody did make a Fifth Element video game. It's a Tomb Raider style game. There's not much in the way of a tutorial. In fact, there isn't one really. There's a video you can watch that has the controls listed as basically somebody else plays through the game. It's like 7 minutes long, and there's no way anybody can remember all that. So you're going to see a lot of me fucking up. You're also going to see a lot of me dying. I've played through about the first half of this first level, and that's it. I know nothing about this game. I'm only vaguely familiar with the controls and what they do. I know I got a little quick step right, quick step left. They will be of absolutely no use to me. Enemies can pretty much shoot you through walls, while Bruce Willis here prances back and forth. I have a little duck. I can duck and roll, Grandma. Yeah, there we go. I also have kind of a Max Payne move where I can, dive and shoot my gun. It is, again, no real use. Also, it uses 4 bullets, even though he only fires once. I'm not really sure, or maybe it's just... Oh, he uses 2 bullets, but he only fires once. So there's no reload button, by the way, in case you're wondering. At least not the... Okay, I guess that's it. I had to hold select and press X to reload my gun, because that's not inconvenient or anything. Or you can just let him reload automatically while you're in the middle of combat. It will take more than 10 bullets to kill anything you come across, so be prepared to hammer the X button as fast as you can whenever you jump out from behind a wall. Sometimes these dopey little security guards will drop a health boost, sometimes not so much. Sometimes you can punch them in the face or kick them in the nuts or whatever. Yeah, you get this little wimpy kick that's not exactly manly. Doesn't feel like a Bruce Willis kick to me. So this is me standing behind explosive barrels for cover. That can't backfire, right? I can shoot this guy by standing up, but he can't shoot me if I squat. I learned that in my first playthrough of this game, which was about 5 minutes ago, by the way, in case anyone's curious. The main reason why I started over is because there was some kind of a sound mixing issue. You couldn't hear me. Not that that's really a bad thing, but I mean, you're really gonna want to hear my commentary on this, because this is just fucking terrible. Look at this. This is platforming in a Tomb Raider style game. No business being here. There's some nice barrels. Oh yeah, it's easy enough to get them out of the way, except now you have a platforming section. Oh, and jumping in this game is forward and triangle. So, it's not exactly a convenient mechanic here. So, I have this... This is lovely, by the way. When you step out here, your controls, they stay the same. So, you have to navigate like it's a Resident Evil game at this point in time. But only for, like, this first couple steps here. And then it goes back to being a third-person Tomb Raider style game. Tim, I hope you appreciate what I'm doing here for you. I'm playing this so you don't have to. Oh, God. What a nightmare. Yeah, you kick in that glass. So, yeah. I have no idea what's going on. I'm not watching the cutscenes. I really don't give 2 rat's asses about this game. I'm mainly doing this to prove that it can but should not be done. And I'm getting headbutted by these little tubby bitches. They all look identical, so I'm not really too thrilled about the fact that, you know, little fat guys are trying to kick my ass. And see, there's one over here. There's no draw distance in this game at all. Like, you can't see anything until you're right on top of it. So you kind of have to blind fire sometimes. Just a little bit. Like, I know there's a security guard around this corner, and he's coming after me with a vengeance. I will not die hard with a vengeance, motherfucker. Better step off. I didn't carry any Twinkies with me. So yeah, select and X is the reload command, which is stupid. I'm pretty sure I already said that, but this game, oh god. See, I'm gonna die already. That's my first death. There'll be more. There'll be plenty more. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Now, on my first playthrough of this level, I'd already died about 6 times by the time I got into this part, just from trying to figure out the clunky controller mechanics. So you can't fire over this thing. Even though he holds his gun over it, you can't fire over it. So you gotta stand up, put a couple rounds, and repeat. It's not a very good cover system, but I guess when you're stuck in a shitty game, you make do with what you can. So like right now, I'm being shot at when I stand up. You can see the bullets. Can't see the guy. You know he's out there somewhere. That's about all you can hope for. And I don't have anything like a rapid fire controller or anything. I'm not cheating. I'm not using any codes, or I almost wish I was. Maybe then this would be a little bit tolerable, but health. Oh god. And this is just one level. There are 20 levels in this game. And you know how many of them I'm looking forward to playing? -3. Beam me up, Scotty. So this is about as far as I got before. I got to the end of this hallway, and then I died a bunch of times because there's a dude in here with a rocket launcher, and all I've got is this shitty pistol. But it's not just any dude, it's a scientist with a rocket launcher. Because that makes sense, right? I mean, you want your scientists to have rocket launchers. Like I said, maybe if I'd seen the movie, I'd know why the scientists are carrying rocket launchers. But they are. And that one's just going to wander towards me. AI, by the way, is probably stupid in this game. Step off, fatty. Join Weight Watchers. Christ. Got a little robot here. They programmed the robots to run blindly into lasers and die. It's good to know. There's Mr. Rocket Launcher. So yeah, he doesn't actually have the thing on him. I don't know where he gets that, or if it's like a grenade or what. But after he fires it, he just sort of walks towards you like, what are you going to do now? And the answer is, I'm going to unload like 40 rounds into his face, and he's finally going to be like, oh, I guess my face is gone now. I picked this up, and it's like, yay, shield 30%. How do you use your shield? I have no idea. Now here's where I got stuck. Alright, there's like 6 terminals in this room, and they all say stuff like Nucleo Lab Controller, Nucleo Lab, and what's this one over here? Another Nucleo Lab Controller. And then this one right here says the word activate on it. Now, who's sitting here reading all these screens? It took me a good 10 minutes to figure out that this one says activate. I must have run up and down that hallway about 6 times trying to find a switch or a trigger or something. All just so I can come in here and shoot that little thingy and open the door that leads to more killer scientists wielding rocket launchers. Still don't know why I need to go in these rooms. I feel the need to, like, jump and shoot as I go through everyone. But you will get no yippee-ki-yay motherfuckers out of me. Except that one. Okay, you got that one. Oh god. Thanks, camera, for showing me the hallway. I didn't need to see the guy I was firing at or anything. I feel like I'm playing Blue Stinger. So now I got a DNA key. Don't know what it does. There's a little activate button here on these little red things. I don't know if they actually do anything or not. No, it's this thing over here. He slams his hand down on this like he's, I don't know, like he's trying to pat it on the back. I have no idea. It's like a flux capacitor or something. I don't know. So anyways, I can do it over here too. I'm like, good job. Here's a pat on the back for you. There's 2 more rooms I need to go through. Oh, God. But I'm not going to go through that one. I got snuck up on by a scientist. It's fascinating. These guys come out of nowhere, by the way. Like, sometimes they'll just be there. No, I refuse to let you beat me in a hand-to-hand combat fight. Although you can't walk backwards in this game. Like, if you press the back button, he does this, like, little backwards hop. So, if you wonder why I'm hopping everywhere, I didn't do it. Okay, so we got a little security guy in here. And I immediately open up the fight by trying to kick him. I love the idea that the portly guys, they hop side to side too. I'm a fat man in real life, guys, and I can tell you, we cannot hop like that. Oh, wait, I think there was supposed to back here. I was supposed to break open or do something with. I don't know. There we go. That laser's gone. And we're off. Still can't go through this door. 1 to engineering. Oh, what the fuck is this thing? It's like a fucking demon. Was this in 5th Element? I don't remember that one. It wasn't in the box art. I don't know what these are, but this just turned into a Resident Evil game. You were almost a Jill sandwich. Jill sandwich. I mean, I guess in a lot of ways, you know, Bruce Willis here, Corbin or whatever the fuck his name is, he looks a lot like Barry. You know, I could just slap on a red vest and you'd never be able to tell the difference, so. Alright, so now what? What in God's name? I think I'm supposed to let this thing run into the electric for me? That's not cruel or anything. It works, but okay. A conundrum. We're faced with multiple paths to go. See, these guys put up less of a fight than the security guards do, at least. I have no idea how long these levels are, by the way. It's, like I said, I have not played through this part of the game. It does just seem to kind of go on forever, though. I got a security guard shooting me through a little fence. I got 2 of them. Exploding the wall. Cool. Exploding the wall again. Excellent, Smithers. Good work, soldier. You fight with honor and bravery. Oh shit, Rocket Man. What the hell? How are you supposed to dodge the grenade as soon as you enter into the hallway? How fair is that? those are grenades, by the way, not rocket launchers. I just realized that. But they're only equipped with a single grenade, so after that I guess they just kind of stare at you and ask you very kindly not to shoot them in the face. We don't oblige. Okay. This looks like something resembling the end of a level. Could it be? I don't know. Congratulations! Woo, I guess. Yeah. I guess we're gonna save. Why not? I don't know if I really want to go through 19 more levels of this shit. But, yeah. So that is my little let's play of stage 1 of the Fifth Element for the PlayStation 1. And I hope that you all hated it as much as I did. So, thanks for watching. And maybe you'll see me next time. I'm disappointed about 0 secrets, by the way. 0% secrets. Lilu Dallas Multipass.